I know something about you. I know something that you're really good at. You're really good at waiting, waiting for the right time, waiting for things to be a little bit more settled, waiting for the perfect season or the perfect reason to do something for yourself. And that's what I want to talk about in today's video. But first, before we get into the conversation, I'm going to make myself something really quick. If you're new here, I'm Erica Prevail, and I talk about lifestyle design, modern work culture, how I reversed or healed myself from corporate brain rot after career burnout. I also talk about wellness and I talk about creativity. And I know my setup is a little bit different today. It's a Monday afternoon. I just got off work, or I should say I just logged off work. And instead of melting into the couch, like I'm sure it's really easy to do after a long day, I decided to just come in the kitchen and make myself a mocktail. And I don't have there's no reason that I'm doing this. I'm not celebrating anything. It's just a random Monday after work. And I want to make myself a mocktail. And so let me back up a little bit. So if you've been watching my videos, you know most of my videos I'm drinking some type of tea. So I've been exploring teas for about 6 months now, and it's really like giving me a lot of inspiration and just really allowing my creativity to like really expand. I have not drank coffee in over a year, not even decaf, and I have not drank alcohol in over 3 years. And I don't have a problem with alcohol or anything like that. I just personally, especially when I got to the point of really prioritizing my health and wellness after my career burnout, I just didn't like the way alcohol was making me feel. So I just cut it out. I mean, even just having a glass of wine at the end of the day, like the next day, I just would not feel my best. So I just stopped drinking alcohol altogether, even wine. So I have been exploring a lot of mocktails. Again, it's a different way for me to use my creativity in a way where, again, nothing has to be perfect. I don't have to do it for any reason. And I can just really explore different flavors and tastes that I really like. So today I am making a strawberry rosé mocktail, and I'm using strawberry rosé tea. Like this tea blend, first of all, I have been exploring so many cute little tea shops and going to different markets. Like I'm going to a Mediterranean market and just exploring so many different teas. But at this tea shop in our area, Tea Bella, they have a custom blend called strawberry rosé. And when I tell you it smells so good, it is so light, like the perfect like summer tea. So I brewed some yesterday and then just chilled it in the refrigerator. But this tea like smells so good. It smells just like rosé, like rosé wine, rosé champagne. It smells so good. So I'm just going to make myself the mocktail, and while I talk to you, and then we can go to the couch where we normally have our conversations and I can finish the conversation. So what I'm going to start with here, and look, I don't have no recipe, so don't ask me. I'm just putting flavors together that I like. So what I'm going to start with is I made this like strawberry compote yesterday with some fresh strawberries. So I'm just going to put this compote like just down at the bottom of the glass. And then I'm going to get some ice really quickly here. Sorry if I'm all in your face. And I just have really been exploring mocktails, like I said, especially now the tea based ones, because I think you can just get a little bit more creative and just come up with different things. And I'm sure there's like recipes out there, but again, I'm just creating my own little thing just based on the flavors that I personally like. And this is how the actual tea comes out. Look, it really does look like rosé. It's so beautiful. So I'm just gonna pour this right in here. I did forget one ingredient I want to use. I want to, hope I don't knock over the camera. I want to top it with a little sparkling water here. And this is just a LaCroix. It's raspberry cran sparkling water. I'm gonna put a little bit of lemon in here, and then I'm going to top it with a strawberry, and I will meet you right back over at the couch so we can finish this conversation. Okay, now we're on the couch, and look how it turned out. It looks so good. Yummy. A strawberry rosé mocktail. So I want to have this conversation today just about waiting and women like us who just wait. Like, again, I said, this is a random Monday. So I'm filming this on a Monday after work. So this will probably come out on Thursday because my days are now Monday and Thursday. But I just wanted to have this conversation today. Like, after I logged off work, I was like, I'm going to make myself a mocktail. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to film this so I can talk to her about just doing things for herself for no reason on a random weekday. And for you, it doesn't have to be a mocktail, but it can be anything. Just doing something for you, you know, instead of just, like I said, melting into the couch or doom scrolling on your phone or binge watching a TV show, or just all of the things that just allow us to just sink deeper into our exhaustion, or just thinking about things that we may not want, instead of finding things that pour back into us, even in small ways. And the reason why I really like tea and I started exploring tea, and tea like kind of means so much to me, is because, like I said before, I had stopped drinking coffee like a year ago, but I still wanted something warm in the mornings to drink. And what I really like about tea, because when I was drinking coffee, the funny thing is, when I was drinking coffee, I wasn't even drinking hot coffee. I was always drinking iced coffee. But what I like about tea is that it forces you to slow down, because when it's hot, like, you can't drink it too quickly or you're going to burn yourself. So you literally have to slow down to actually enjoy it, to taste the flavors. And again, you don't want to sip it while it's too hot. So when you're making it, then you have to wait for it to cool down so you can really enjoy the flavors. It's just like a really intentional moment for me. And it just made me really think about, like, just the practice again of slowing down, of sitting with something, of really tasting it, when we just get so wrapped up in rushing and doing and all of the things. You know, I've said it multiple times on my videos how I used to start my mornings, like jumping right up in the morning in the bed, like looking at my phone, answering emails, responding to text messages, seeing who was calling out, seeing who needed something, like turning on the news, like all of the things first thing in the morning, when I did not pour anything back into myself. And that was me years ago. But I've said here before, you know, multiple times, I am still navigating a 9-to-5 while building my business. And I logged off. When I say I logged off, or I'm off work, is from my 9-to-5. And I'm in a state of misalignment in that role. I've just outgrown the role. It no longer fits. It's like, you know, the system, the construct, everything that corporate America asks from us. And, you know, I do a good job in my role, you know, but it's not the type of meaningful work that I want to do. It's not what I would say like good work or impactful work. I mean, I do a good job. It's fine. But I say all that to say is that if you're feeling this way too, I have to be really intentional about how I use my time when I'm in this actual space. I have to be really intentional about the things that I do in the morning, during the day, like during my work day and after work. I have to be really careful, because if you're not careful, I feel like these type of days when you're in this in between type of space, and let me know if any of this can resonate with you, and if this kind of content resonates with you, and if you have not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and like the video while you're at it. But if you're not careful, when you're in this in between state, like these type of days, like you've had a long day at work. My day today was okay. Like nothing really went wrong. I had a pretty smooth work day, got a lot of stuff done or whatever, but it's still, I'm in a place of misalignment. So I just have to be very careful. And I'm saying this to you so you can kind of keep this in mind too. If you're in a place of misalignment or, stress or exhaustion, and you're in that in between right now while you're developing your exit strategy, or you're thinking about what's next for you, just be really, really intentional about how you're using your time in all ways, your mornings, during the day, in the afternoon, because if you're not careful, these type of days can just go into like a long exhale with nothing to show for it but tiredness. And you just don't want to get wrapped up in that exhaustion loop. I've been there. I've done that. I'm not going back. And that's why I do random things like this on a Monday afternoon. This is why I just go make up a random mocktail concoction that I can enjoy and savor while, after work. Like if I wasn't talking to you right now, after I made my mocktail, I probably would have started preparing whatever I'm going to have for dinner tonight. Oh, goodness. Which I don't know yet. It's a few options I have. And then I would have just gone out on my patio and just sat there and enjoyed just some time for myself. I'll still probably do that after I'm finished talking to you. But it's just making, intentional time for yourself and not waiting from some specific reason or a specific season or an occasion or whatever. The occasion is you, girl. Like you're the occasion, and that occasion is any day, every day, on a weekday, on a random Monday like I'm doing. And not, girl, I'm sitting up here running my mouth. The whole camera had cut off. But like I was saying, you don't have to wait for a perfect occasion. You are the occasion. And that's why I wanted to have this conversation today, because I wanted to just show in real time, the things that I do. So to give the message to you, you don't have to wait. You can do something for yourself. It doesn't have to be grand. It doesn't have to be special. It doesn't have to be a mocktail like I did. It can be going outside for a walk, going to a local park, going down by the lake, feeding the ducks. I don't know, finding what brings you joy. Maybe exploring a new recipe that you've had your eyes on. I showed you a few days ago on a video that I was in my craft room prepping a new art project, and I was there prepping it. But that's the thing too about my creative wellness practices, the things that I do to pour back into myself. I'm not in a rush to finish anything. That thing might sit there for another few weeks before I go back in there and do anything to it. For me, it's just about taking out the time to do things that I really enjoy when I want to do it, when I feel like doing it, to pour back into myself for any reason, on any day, on any morning, on any evening, whatever that is. And I just want to offer that same thing to you. I want you to give yourself permission to take time for yourself after a long day at work, when you've been pouring all day into clients, into customers, into your team, into your students, into whatever it is that you do. You're pouring all day, and here, after work, you do whatever you normally do, which probably isn't pouring into yourself, And I just wanted to say that today and have that conversation. You know, find things that bring you some type of joy, pour back into you, give you some type of calm, some type of peace, some type of ease after a day of pouring into others. And if you're looking for a space like that, I've created the Refill. It's going to be happening in July. It's going to be a curated space by me and a few other ladies. I'm going to keep the space very intimate. It's going to be a guided, creative practice. And you don't need to be an artist or anything like that. It's not that type of thing. It's really for the woman who's been pouring into everyone else, pouring into your work, pouring into your leadership, pouring into everyone else and not having time to pour back into yourself. This is going to be the space for you to do that. And it's going to be facilitated by me with a small group of other women. When I had the check-in live, I had a small group of women there and it was so good. And this is going to be even better because I have a full, oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely check it out. I've put the link down in the description box. Check out the Refill, especially if you're in a season of where you want to pour back into yourself and be in community with other women who definitely get it. The message today is do something for yourself. Do something for yourself. Like today is Monday, so this will come out on Thursday because my days now are Monday and Thursday. So when you watch this today, I want you, when you log off work, when you drive home from work, when you get home from work, whatever it is, I want you to do something for yourself today, even in a small way, especially if you have been pouring and working in all day long, pouring and working, pouring and working, pouring and working. Do something for yourself. You don't have to wait. It could be on any given day, on a random Monday, on a random Thursday, whatever that could be like. I just want you to give yourself permission to not have to wait for a certain occasion, a certain season, a certain anything. Like, find your thing. Again, my thing today was a mocktail. Sometimes I paint, sometimes I cross stitch, sometimes I read. I got a new book. It's not historical fiction like I said I wanted to do. Still working on that. I read a little bit. Just find whatever your thing is and do it. Even if it's for 30 minutes, just do something for yourself after a long day, at the beginning of a day, whatever that looks like. Just start making those intentional steps so it doesn't feel foreign, so it doesn't feel like something you have to wait for. Start doing it now. Do it now, girl. And like I said before, you don't have to wait. Do it on a random Monday like I did. It was a season, girl, where I was, I don't know, trying to practice my green thumb. Like I was getting into like plants and wanting to grow plants. And I would go over to like Lowe's and Home Depot and little nurseries just to explore what they had. Now, I didn't know what any of that stuff was, but I did grow a few things and keep a few things alive. But for me, it wasn't even about that. It was like the exploration, the curiosity, the learning, and just exploring new things. So right now, my thing is tea and tea mocktails that I'm going to be exploring a little bit more, again, without recipes. I'm just freestyling out here, like doing, again, just combining flavors that I like to create something just for me. Now, if I create something good, like this is good, I might prepare this for like a friend group or a friend that will come over or something. I would prepare this, but right now it's just for me. It's just for me to enjoy. So if this resonated with you, let me know down in the comments. Let me know, what are you going to do for yourself this week, today, after work? If this kind of content resonates with you, and if you have not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now. Go. Okay. And go ahead and like it right now. I am going to finish my mocktail and then prepare my dinner and then just relax for the rest of the evening. So I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.